So, Ryo Minemura wrestling for Japan. Max Nowry for the U.S. as we're seeing the U.S. 4 team for the second consecutive time. Early going here at 55 kilos. Minemura was 9th in the Golden Grand Prix, was 3rd in the World University Games, just 23 years old. Nowry is 19. Definitely giving up some size here, Gary. What do you think?
Yeah, no, this is another very tall competitor. Minemura, he's probably number 2 for Japan. Certainly Hasegawa is their star, and he's not wrestling in this match. Japan beat the Sun-Kissed team 4-3 in that duel that was on the other mat. So that'll bring us up to Japan being 2-1. And our Sun-Kissed squad was 0-3. Sun-Kissed Minnesota 4-3, close match in the last round. So Japan has an opportunity to close this out with 3 wins and 1 loss if they are able to beat our USOEC University junior team, right?
Plus Tim Taylor. I don't think Tim Taylor would be on our developmental world, but oh well. 45 seconds remaining. Nice. That was a slick 1 point. Just basically pulled him in and threw him by. And now 2 on the gut, so 2 more. So a 3-0 lead as we go into parterre for Ryo Minemura here at 55 kilos.
In the old days, Japan was well known for its freestylers back in the 60s and 50s and 70s, and a lot of them lived here in the United States and worked and or trained with the New York Athletic Club. But Japan has really done a good job at developing certain guys that do well in Greco. So it's interesting. You can't take any of them for granted when you wrestle them in an international tournament.
20 seconds remaining, first period. Arm drag attempt. Nowry now underneath, still trying to pull on the arm with the 2-on-1. And
it doesn't have much leverage, though, does he?
Very little at that angle and his size against a wrestler that big. So that's going to end the first period. So 3-0 lead for a period win for Minemura of Japan.
We've seen some really good wrestling here. So how was Adam Wheeler? He wanted to know how we did as an announcer.
I think he did just fine. You ask guys like that, their expertise, especially what they know and
kind of cool. The guy he wrestled in the Olympics, just 5 feet away from him.
Well, there's also a note that the last guy he wrestled from China, he said, was built like Barber. So, he had the best of both worlds in that respect.
Well, Adam's defending our country and our city here as a police officer in Colorado Springs.
Here in the Springs. So, basically, Gary, if I get pulled over, I'm asking for Adam Wheeler.
Well, good luck. I don't know how well he's known yet, but we're getting some lineup information here. Van Diver's going to be going 60. Fleming 66. They've given us the lineup for the duel here.
Well, that's good to know, so we can...
Japan gets the point. Nowry's battling well. He's still in the point where he's got to get a little bit better parterre defense to defend against guys like this.
2 more and 2 more, so quickly 5-0.
So I got to see what other superstars I can bring over for you to talk to. Adam's one of my favorite people here in Colorado Springs. We just love seeing him at the gym. He keeps in tremendous shape because of his job as a police officer. He's continuing to lift weights, and we occasionally drop in and work out with the guys at the training center. It just brings a lot to the program. Made a decision long before the Olympics that he was going to get into the police job, and was able to leave the sport with a bronze medal, which was a tremendous achievement for him. 5-0 now. All we need is 1 more point to put this period away. It looks like we're real close to a push out, but somehow Nowry was able to twinkle toe back in,
we got a slight delay on our replay over here as we monitor our broadcast. Nice arm spin attempt. I can't quite do it.
Yes, they gave him a point. I don't know if it's going to get confirmed.
White paddle.
Yeah.
White paddle, yeah.
It was close.
Good attempt. I don't think he had any type of exposure whatsoever. Yeah, what we were saying, Gary, is you can almost see it on our replay over here to our right, whereas we monitor our feed. You could see Nowry just inches from the line.
Yeah, no, that was
maybe that's not even plural. Maybe that was just inch from the line.
He's a pretty good athlete. I mean, we've seen a lot of success from him in his career, and working with Dennis Hall and with Willie Madison up at Northern Michigan, I think he's going to continue to improve rapidly.
Slip throw, and that will do it. So 2 periods for Ryo Minemura of Japan.
So who haven't you had over here yet? We still have some great coaches and athletes in the facility.